What's up, everybody? This is my first video for Grand Theft Auto 5. I'm giving a shout out to RJ over at Trippy Commentaries for kind of inspiring me to make this video. I'm going off of a video that he did here the past couple days that kind of highlighted the Altruist camp, talking about the symbolism there. And I was kind of messing around there and, I don't know, made an interesting observation. Who knows if it has anything to do with the Chiliad mystery or not, or the jetpack. But I'll start by saying that this is not a 100% completed game. I don't have any extras. I'm not really big into that. I just kind of goof around and play the game on occasion. So we're going to head over to the Altruist camp now with Trevor, and I'll show you what I'm talking about here. No, I noticed this yesterday when I made my first visit to the Altruist camp, and it just happened to be at daybreak. Like a lot of people, I'm kind of a believer that the jetpack will be in the game, but it will be in the game later. I can't imagine that with how many people can phase underneath the map and everything that it should have been located by now if it is in the game. But I do think it will be in the game later on. Okay, we're making our approach here to the Altruist camp. Keep in mind that you need to play as Trevor when going here, otherwise you're going to run into some trouble. Try to make a halfway decent landing here. Sometimes the people here will get upset and start attacking you even if you are Trevor. Keep that in mind. I don't have a whole lot of ammunition in my gun, so if they get angry, it's going to get interesting. Gonna have to hop up here along the edge to get in because the gate won't open. But yeah, you can walk around and see some crazy people that look like they'd fit in right with Trevor. Now the big thing I'm noticing is that these people have sun symbols everywhere. You can see some right there, and there's some heavy armor right here up on this porch. And they have some different sayings. You can see the eye right there. Praise him. I mean, you can do some investigating there. Praise him. There's another saying right there. Now I went up to the observatory and noticed about the symbolism on top of the spire in the front that, you know, looks like the Chiliad mural, and you can also see, you know, it does kind of pop up here, like right there is the circle with a line through it. So you see the eye, praise him again. Now there's deals all over this place. You know, none of these buildings you can get into right now. But there's something definitely going on here, and I agree that with Trippy that it is strange that you come here and there is a soundtrack playing. Let's see, praise him, embrace the light. Now that's an interesting deal. You haven't seen that in too many places, saying like that, embrace the light. Do some more running around, and here's the sacrificial area that is to be believed, along with the little rocket man. We're just going to keep walking around here. I've noticed that it seems to get louder and quieter in certain areas of the map. And one thing I did notice, I don't know if they'll show up right now because it's dark, but I was in this spot yesterday on my first visit. It was during the daytime, but there were butterflies flying around on this porch. Seemed to be coming up from the plants below the porch. Now, I don't know if anybody else has seen butterflies, but this is the only time I've seen butterflies in the game, and they look like monarch butterflies flying around. It doesn't appear that they're going to show up right now, probably because it's dark, but that's something that you can definitely check out for yourself. They just seem to kind of flutter up from under there and flutter around you and then go back. Just saying right there, we are his children. See the eye. So they're all talking about this eye. I have to see the eye. And then, of course, the saying, go into the light. Now, this is where it got interesting. As I was kind of just goofing around, walking around this area, I decided I'd climb up on top of the tower here. I'm going to check things out, see if I could notice anything that seemed odd. Hopefully this guy doesn't get too angry that I'm up here. Now, on top of the water tower, there's this big eye symbol. And as I was up here, we're going to have to wait a little while. But let's see, what time is it in the game here? 4:17, so the sun's going to be coming up pretty soon. Now, what I noticed was when I was up here and I was just kind of walking around shooting people because they were shooting at me, I turned around, and of course we have Mount Chiliad there. You can see the little platform deal up there with the mural. Is that this logo right here, which once I saw it, I kind of thought of the sun. When the sun comes up, it comes up right straight that direction, straight away from the picture on the water tower. It comes up right in between the mountains, right in that crevice there. I thought that was kind of interesting that they'd have this symbol, which is appears to be the biggest one in the Altruist camp, and probably the biggest symbol like this around here, that they have it pointing right towards the rising sun. Which got me to believe now you see a lot of things in here about talking about going to the light and everything like that. So it makes me wonder if the sun is somehow involved in this. Which I haven't heard on any other conspiracy videos. But kind of makes you think, because there's a lot of references to the sun in here. I mean, that's got to kind of spark something. As you can see, the lights are starting to dim, so the sun is starting to come up. You can see it getting brighter on the horizon there. We'll hang out here until it does come up. But yeah, it just kind of got me thinking about that. And, you know, it makes you wonder, you know, should a person get in a jet and fly towards the sun? Or, you know, I did try that after I left here because it got me thinking that. I took the helicopter and flew it directly at the rising sun, and I got pretty far off of the map, of course, and then the helicopter engine died and I plummeted into the water. But I think something's got to be done with the sun. That just seems like where they're kind of spitting out their clue from here, is that it's got to be involved with the sun. Which, you know, wouldn't be completely out of the question, since previous Grand Theft Auto games and Grand Theft Auto 3, you can shoot the moon and it will change sizes. You know, just a little Easter egg from there. But you know, they've never done anything with the sun, so makes you think maybe they would. Sun should be popping up the mountain here pretty quick here. We're getting quite the shadow cast, even though there's not a sun shining on me yet. My big theory with everything in here seeming to point towards the sun, and maybe this symbol is not a spaceship, maybe it has to do with the sun, is maybe there's something with the sun and moon alignment at certain points in the game. I personally believe that there is a jetpack in the game right now. If it's not going to be in DLC, this is. But there's one in the game right now, and it's only available at a certain time. There seems to be so many things in the game that are known to only be available at certain times, like people or cars, like the ghost that's out on the rock is only available during a certain time. Why not have the jetpack available at a certain time? It could be like the mural and the UFO up on top of Chiliad, where, you know, it's got to be dark and it's got to be a thunderstorm, you know, between certain hours. I mean, that breaks it down into a really tight frame of possibility of when it's going to happen. So why not have the jetpack the same way? Maybe it's in a really obvious spot, but it's only got to be certain time of day, certain weather conditions. It just hasn't been figured out yet. But yeah, as you can see, the sun is starting to come up now, and it comes up right in the crevice of the two mountains, and right behind me, right in line with it, is this huge symbol, which I think represents the sun. And I think that's what the people at the Altruist camp are pointing towards, as far as something to do, some type of clue with the sun. Who knows? It might not be the jetpack. It might be the jetpack. It could be something completely different, something new for the game. But yeah, that's my theory, and I'll try to post some more videos in the future. Again, I want to give shouts out to RJ and the Trippy Commentary team. I love your guys' videos. You can feel free to use this idea. You can use any of the clip from this video on yours as well. So feel free to spread the word, and who knows, maybe this will be a clue in some future mystery. Thanks for watching, everybody. Blow up this guy right here, huh?